The following program was paid for by Latino Cleveland.
Hola, mi gente, and welcome back to another episode of Yo Soy Latino Cleveland. I'm Myra Rosario, your host, and I'm so happy you can join us today. I'm excited because Danny's here to host as well.
Hello.
Danny, what's going on today?
Well, Myra, on today's show, we will be getting things caliente, la cocina latina, with our chef Caesar. We have in studio Jordan from Nurenburg Paris to talk to us about important legal advice. Also, I had the chance to visit a really cool taco truck. And Myra, I'm gonna need you to lace your dancing shoes because today we're learning how to tango. Ooh. But first, there's a lot to cover. But first, we want to start cooking in the kitchen.
Hey Daniel, good to see you. Myra, good to see
you. What do you got for us?
All right, so today we're gonna feature a dish from Peru. It's called pollo con maní. Translated will be like a chicken and peanut sauce. You know? We're gonna be using some peanut butter, some fresh potatoes. We're gonna use some chicken stock. We're gonna have some rosemary, some oregano. We're gonna have some diced onions, some fresh garlic, a little bit of cumin seeds, and a little bit of paprika. You know, and this is gonna be a very good dish, like for the time, like at the season, like that to start. Because we're about to start the spring, so it's a good time for it.
Really? Now, peanut butter?
Peanut butter,
Oh, wow.
That's pretty good.
This
you know?
is gonna be really interesting.
No jelly. So what cut are you using?
Oh, we're gonna use a chicken breast here. That it's called like a chicken supreme. It's just, it doesn't have the bone on it. Fresh chicken as usual from the West Side Market. You can get it too.
Skin on.
Skin on, exactly. It's a perfect. It's a good piece because you can see it's got that right amount of fat there. No.
Yeah.
You don't want it to be too fatty, but that's perfect. You know. Besides, like a chicken breast is like a very dry piece of meat, so you need that fat to make it juicy and to make it moist. You know.
So now, if our viewers had a choice on doing just non-skin, you know, can you just
you can do that with non-skin chicken breast. You can do it, but I like the fat there. I mean, see, meat or chicken is not supposed to have no fat content.
Keep it juicy.
Exactly, keep it juicy. That'll give you the juice to it, you know?
Yes.
That's the key to no dry chicken.
Exactly.
Well, Caesar, we're going to let you get started. Sure. And remember, you can print your shopping list on latinocleveland.com. Now stick around. We'll be back here in the Cocina Latina right after this.
The Hispanic Council is an office that offers bilingual support services, English and Spanish, for Hispanic students currently enrolled in Tri-C or those students who might wish or plan on attending Tri-C in the future. I really do feel that we have a very big impact, and there's certain obstacles that multilingual students face, and I think it's wonderful that Tri-C is so supportive and that we have this department to support those types of needs.
The Hispanic Council helps support and guide students financially with scholarships and guidance with motivation.
We are very fortunate to have scholarships for Hispanic students thanks to the creation of our Hispanic Endowment Fund a number of years ago. In fact, this year we are setting a record and we are able to award $100,000 to our Hispanic students, and we are very grateful for that.
The Hispanic Council helped shape who I am today. I love the Hispanic Council. It truly made a difference in my life.
We really do make a difference, and it's great to see students start with us, you know, and graduate and then keep in touch with us. And it really is a great feeling. For more information on the Hispanic Council office, you can call us at 216-987-5691.
Welcome back to Yo Soy Latino Cleveland. I am back in the kitchen with our executive Latin chef, Caesar. Caesar, how's it going?
Very good, Danny. Here, we got our hot pan going already. So we're going to grab our chicken breast right here. And we're going to season with a little bit what you call salt.
Salt.
And a little bit what we call pepper. Ground black pepper right there.
There you go.
I usually like to add a little bit of cumin too.
Okay.
For flavor right there. And here we go. You see that our oil is going. You want to ever find out your pan is really hot or you want to get to that point, you can drop a couple of pieces of garlic or onions there and you can see sizzling. See?
Sizzling.
That's what you want right
sizzle,
there.
You know
exactly.
You're good to go.
And again, we're going to just grab our piece of meat right here. We're going to put it down here. Oh, there you go. You see that? And it's going to sear.
I like that sound.
Right there. If you don't hear the sound, that means that your meat is going to stick to the pan and you don't want that because you want to keep the skin of the chicken breast
intact.
We want to sear the meat again so we can keep the juices inside. There you go. You can listen. You can hear that, no?
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. Shake it up a little bit. Once you get it seared, you're going to just turn it around right there. And we're going to proceed to add our onions, our fresh diced onions here. We're going to put it right there with the onions. We're going to add a little bit what we call fresh sliced garlic. Inside
never have too much garlic.
No, exactly. It's good. I want you to add a little bit more of cumin at this point, because cumin is a very important seasoning in the Latin cooking. It's very important. And we're gonna, for color, we're gonna add a little bit of our paprika right here. Paprika right there.
And you're adding this, I don't know if you can see this at home, but you're adding this all right, cooking alongside the chicken.
Right? Alongside the chicken. Your chicken is gonna be on the side right there. There you go. Shake it there. Now, at this point, we call the chicken has released a lot of flavor, and it's just caramelizing in the bottom. The best way for us to just get that flavor and incorporate it into our dish is to use maybe some white wine or some chicken stock. Right here's our chicken stock. We're gonna go right there. There you go.
We had white wine, but I think Myra took care of that. So we're gonna use the chicken stock.
You see, it's boiling. Actually, you don't want it boiling. You want it kind of simmering because the chicken breast is gonna cook real fast. At this point, you want to add your Yukon Gold potatoes right there. So it's gonna start cooking. And we're gonna add a little pinch of oregano, which I like oregano right there. Yeah, and we're gonna put it right there and cover it and let it simmer for a couple of minutes there. Maybe about like 15 to 20 minutes, for it to cook.
Okay.
And develop the flavors and mix every single thing in here,
And that's already starting to smell
Exactly.
good.
And right here we got our peanut butter, which we're gonna add later when the chicken breast is already cooked and the meat we call is already pretty much done, We're gonna wait for the potatoes to cook and just like to lower down actually to reduce a little bit of the juice in there. So we're gonna add this at the end.
Okay. Well, we're going to go ahead and let you finish that up, and we'll come back and check on
Sure
it.
thing.
Don't go anywhere, because coming up next, we have Jordan from Nurenburg Paris in studio, so stick around.
Welcome back to Yo Soy Latino Cleveland. I'm excited to welcome back Jordan from Nurenburg in Paris. How are you?
I'm doing great, Myra. Thanks for having me here.
No problem. We always learn a lot from you guys.
Appreciate that.
So we're here to talk about car accidents.
We are. I want to talk about car accidents today because a lot of people don't understand that, it's not as easy as some of the insurance companies or even some lawyers on TV make it seem. There's a lot of specific things that you should do immediately after an auto accident. Most importantly, though, forget money, forget about the insurance companies. The most important thing that you need to do is go to the doctor, go to a hospital if you're hurt. You don't need to be worried about anything except for your health first and foremost.
Oh, really? Wow. Now, should you talk to an attorney or police first, or what do you do in that position?
Of course, when you're at the scene, it's important to talk to the police officers and the investigators. It's not necessary to call the person who hit you their insurance company first. You don't need to do that. Okay. You should call your own insurance company, your auto insurance company, and let them know that you're in an accident. Because if there's a situation where the other driver who hit you didn't have auto insurance, then you need to make a claim as soon as possible with your own insurance and let them know what happened to cover up the other driver's mistakes.
Wow. So what are the top 3 things that you should do right after a car accident?
Most importantly, go to the emergency room, go to a doctor, see your primary care physician or an urgent care, whatever you need to do to get well. Second most important, obviously speak with the police officers, the investigators. Third, and way less important, of course, is to call an attorney, see what your rights are. You can learn what your rights are from the attorney, and the most important thing is to make sure you get well.
Right.
And then from there, you can find out what your rights are later on.
Right. Is there anything related to evidence?
Of course, there's obviously some parts of the vehicle that you don't need to worry about, actually taking care of the physical parts of the vehicle itself. It's important to document the impact, though. And by documenting the impact, I mean take photos. Most people have smartphones by now, or the police officers would have a camera with them or a smartphone. Make sure that they take photos, because nothing would make an insurance company happier than to be able to look at the car, see that there's no photos taken, and they're going to say, did an impact even occur? Or this was just such a small fender bender, you couldn't have been hurt. And we just know that's not true.
Oh, okay, great. So anything else you'd like to share with our audience before we get going?
You know, of course, I am an attorney, but I really mean it when I say it. And this is the real talk. I want you to go to the doctor, go to an emergency room first, think about calling the lawyer afterwards, and only do so to just be informed of your rights and to make sure that you know what to do when this does happen to you, unfortunately.
Right. I appreciate that, because that's probably not the first thing that I would have thought to do.
Right.
Really. So thank you so much for being with us. And if people would like to get in contact with you, how can they get in contact with you?
Of course, they could go to our website, nphm.com. They can call us anytime, Facebook, Twitter. You can find us anywhere.
Wonderful. Well, thank you again for being here. Don't go anywhere. But next, Danny got a chance to visit Barrio Food Truck, so stick around. Check it out.
Mi gente, Danny Orellana here with Yo Soy Latino Cleveland, and I've hit the streets. I'm here with my friends Justin and Ryan, and we're inside Barrio Taco's food truck. How cool is this? Ryan, why don't you tell us a little bit more of what we got going on here?
Sure. Well, we're taking you into a rare glimpse inside of our food truck. Normally, everybody just gets to get what they want out the back.
Right.
But today we're inside here, and Chef Justin here is going to be making up a chicken taco. And our chicken is a 16-spice blend rub marinated chicken. So he's going to be cooking that up for us. This is our one food truck. We just purchased another one, so we're going to have two around town all summer long. We're always doing events. We also have catering. So now we have 4 stores. We have our original location in Tremont on Literary. We have our location here in Lakewood, right on Madison. We just opened one downtown, right on Prospect, and then we also, as soon as the baseball season starts, we're going to be in Progressive Field. So
I can go to the game and catch you guys inside the stadium.
That's right.
Is that right? Now I hear that if I want to do a birthday party or if I'm having some type of shindig going on, and I want you guys to be a part of my event, how can I go about doing that?
Basically, you can call either one of the stores, or you can go on our website. Our area director, Jay Colley, he is one who deals with all the food truck events. So you just get in touch with him, and he can set anything up. We can do anything from little to small, or little to big. We'll get everything set up, and we'll show up at your property wherever you want to do it. And we'll just open the doors and start serving tacos.
Nothing better than having fresh, hot tacos right on the spot.
Exactly,
there.
right in your backyard.
So, like you did say, we have a little bit more of locations and things going on.
Sure.
You also do different type of pop-up type of things. Where can they find us?
Like we're at Blossom all summer long for all the concert series. We're also down at Edgewater for Edgewater Live on Thursday nights. And basically anything that we can get our food truck out to, we do all summer long. And now here we have the chicken taco. We also have our Barrio Slaw that goes on top, our corn salsa, Chihuahua cheese, and a Chipotle crema.
This thing is just packed with flavors. Ladies and gentlemen, you've got to try these.
Yeah, we also have, we do fresh chorizo, house-made chorizo, we do our beef, and you can have any of these things for your catering events. So if you look through our menu, see something you like, we'll do it for you.
All right, and now, where can they find you online again?
BarrioTacos.com.
Any social media?
Well, we also are on Twitter. We also do Facebook all the time. So we're pretty much out there anywhere.
I know you're mobile, so
yeah,
that best place to get you is online.
Sure.
All right, Ryan, Justin, thanks for having me. How cool is it to be on the truck?
Happy to have you.
Thank you.
Hey, for more information, log on to latinocleveland.com and stay tuned for more. Yo soy Latino Cleveland. Welcome back to Yo Soy Latino Cleveland. I'm so excited to have in studio with me Alberto and Michaela from the Cleveland Tango School. They're the founders.
We're happy to be here.
Welcome.
Thanks for coming by.
Can you share with us how did you guys get started into this?
Our stories are actually, we have different tracks. She was based out of DC. She was working over there and doing her job. And I was in New York City, and the original incarnation of the school was actually in New York. We were there for about 3 years. Eventually we closed down the school and went to Buenos Aires to train with our teachers.
Now, is that in Argentina?
Yeah.
Wow, so you actually went to Argentina for training?
We lived there for a few months, close to a year, yeah.
Wow.
It's an old dance style, and some of our teachers are getting older, so we wanted to go down and learn directly from the source. One of our teachers has over 100 years of professional tango experience between him and his partner.
Oh, wow.
That's awesome.
So you guys specialize in Argentine tango. What is the difference? What makes Argentine tango different?
Well, if you look at shows like Dancing with the Stars, you see a very stylized, it's more ballroom tango, more ballroom oriented. And they focus a lot on figures and creating these, using space. When we're thinking about Argentine tango, we're thinking about interpreting music and creating moments. More than creating possibilities on the floor, we're trying to connect with another human being, disconnect from our phones, disconnect from the computers, and just create something with another person.
It's also a very social dance form, so there are people who do it as their hobby. They go out after work or before work, depending on how late it goes, and they just meet together on the dance floor.
So you guys going to show us a little bit?
Oh, yeah.
Enough of the talking.
Yeah.
We're gonna give you the floor, and
this is your floor now.
Sure.
Gracias.
cansancio de mi eterno andar, tristeza amarga de la
How romantic. How romantic.
It was almost like telling a story there. You can really feel it.
It's awesome.
Thank you for...
Now, can you share with us, you guys teach this in a specific school? Are you guys the owner of the school?
Yeah, we teach out of Ohio City at a place called Vision, and it's on 1861 West 25th Street. So it's right there in the middle of restaurants and bars and everything.
That's cool.
You can have a meal and then just walk right upstairs and unplug and go back to the 1930s.
Right. Now you're from Cleveland. ¿De dónde tú eres?
No, yo soy de Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico. Were you raised here in Cleveland? Or?
No, we've only been in Cleveland for about 10 months. We're going on our first year, actually.
We're brand new.
Wow. Congrats.
Love it.
Thank you.
Well, thank you for bringing this culture.
Yeah.
How can people get a hold of you?
We have a website, www.clevelandtango.com. You can find all of our information there. Or you can shoot us an email at Alberto or Michaela at clevelandtango.com.
Real quick, do you have any upcoming events? Or
our new series, we do 4-week series. Our new series for anybody who's interested in participating in the tango.
Absolute beginners.
Starts the first Monday of
March. Yeah, the 7th.
So it starts every first Monday?
Every first Monday. You can
and you
jump
also
in.
have like social places, like clubs that
There
you
are
guys
places to dance tango all over Cleveland almost every night of the week.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for sharing, right?
Yes,
Danny and
yes.
Danny, we're going to tango?
I need a rose, and that's how...
The hat.
Yeah, and the hat. The rose and the hat. There you go.
Well, stick around. I don't know if you can smell this great food that Cesar's cooking in the kitchen. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. In the Cocina Latina, we'll be right back. Welcome back. This is my favorite part,
Oh, yes.
Caesar.
Here we are, Mara.
What was the name of this dish again?
This is like pollo con maní. It means chicken and peanut sauce, no?
And
you
it's
can see
featured-
right there, you know, the chicken breast is already fully cooked.
Yeah.
It releases all the flavors. So what I want to do right now is just like we're gonna incorporate a little bit more of our peanut butter sauce, no?
Peanut
Right here.
butter.
The reason why we're gonna incorporate it at the end is because you don't want to add it at the beginning, because if you add it at the beginning, it's gonna keep on cooking and it's gonna separate. It's gonna break, and you don't want your sauce to break. This is one of the last things you gotta do in the dish. You go in there with a peanut butter sauce, and voila, you dissolve it there. That's
And
gonna
you
cook
just want the
faster.
sauce to have the peanut,
Exactly
not the chicken.
like that. Not the chicken. The sauce, I mean, is gonna be infused with the chicken and all the flavors in there, you know. But you see how it's melting down there because it's kind of like butter.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it melts down. So that's gonna add your butter, but you don't want this thing to overboil because if not, the sauce is gonna break down. No? Another thing we're gonna do here is gonna add some parsley. I love the fresh parsley.
Yeah,
right
they
there.
love the parsley.
Exactly. There you go.
Now, do you have, was it potatoes or yuca?
Yes,
in there?
potatoes. We had the potatoes at the
Oh, yeah.
beginning. You know, here you go, and the chicken is fully cooked. Perfect. No. All right. So for our presentation, we're gonna add some of this rice. You know, Latinos cannot live without rice. No, I've never been to any
Really?
other country. We don't eat rice and beans. You know. So we're gonna get our fresh steamed rice. Put a little bowl in the middle right there. Voila. Right there. Enough there for a serving. And we're gonna proceed right here to just grab our chicken breast. You see how golden brown it is? Perfect.
Yeah.
The parsley's in there. I mean, oh, by the way, you're gonna adjust your seasonings. You wanna taste it? You guys wanna taste it right there? You know? Let's see what the seasoning is like. You guys want spoons right there, you know?
Okay.
Taste it and let me know what you guys think about that.
Okay.
Try the sauce. There you go.
Let's, so what do? You put it on the rice and
Oh,
you
that's
fill-
awesome.
Oh, the
That is
sauce.
great.
There you go. See, now,
That is great.
So we're gonna get the chicken, put it right there. And we're gonna get all our potatoes right here. One, which are already cooked. And we're gonna add a little bit of our sauce right here. Right here. Because the sauce will make the dish right here.
Yes.
And voila. We see right there. Without burning yourself, you go in there. Oh my God, look at that.
Nice.
What a fresh flavor right there.
Nice.
Now for finishing, we're gonna add a little piece we call rosemary right there, you know?
Now, Caesar, before we go, I just want to let everyone know that they can find the full recipe on latinocleveland.com. And I think Danny's going to take a bite of this. Now, if you'd like to be a guest on Latino Cleveland, you can contact us on the website while you're there, latinocleveland.com, or if you'd like to advertise.
There you go.
Latino Cleveland.
Yes, there you go.
Let's get going.
So thank you for being with us today. I hope you join us next week again for another new episode of Yo Soy Latino Cleveland. Remember, you can find us right here every Friday at 12:30. And if you'd like to watch previous episodes, you can always check them out online at latinocleveland.com. And while you're there, make sure you print out today's recipe because it is